Welcome to my channel, Positive Thinking. Yes, I'm Geeta Iyengar, head of the Department of Sociology and Psychology. Today, I'm going to talk about a serious problem, but then it also has its solutions. Well, there's a saying, drink is not damned, it's a drunkard who damns it. Well, it is true to some extent. In those earlier days, drink was a social stigma. Alcohol was considered as a social stigma. Today, it is a social etiquette. You everywhere you go, when you book a resort, when you want to go to a hotel, when you meet your friends, you start your party with drinks. And you all have fun, you enjoy, you laugh, that's fine. Because you're all social drinkers and you want to have fun and life goes on. But then there are some people who do not know where to draw the line. The line from moderate drinkers or social drinkers, they become problem drinkers. When they start drinking alone, when they start drinking for no reason, when they don't know when to stop, the first peg leads to another, then another. That affects their lifestyle. And today, my focus is how to help these people. These helpless souls, the weaklings also to some extent, were strong once upon a time. We have to make them strong. We have to make them positive. We have to bring them out of the shell of loneliness and depression, because of which they go on drowning themselves into this so-called outward external intoxication, which you call as alcohol. Name it any, different names, rum, whiskey, beer, whatever. Anything that crosses the limit is a poison. So drink also, as the first message is to the person, we have to help him out. He has to become conscious about why is he taking to drinks. What is it that has caused him to take overdose of something which he knows is a silent killer? Because there are different effects of alcohol. If you look at the long-term effects, it affects your brain, it affects your heart, it affects your liver, it affects your digestive system, it affects your bones, and it affects overall your well-being. And these short term, you must have seen people who drink, they have no control over themselves. Their appearance is disabled, they can't walk properly, and then they keep vomiting or they slutter, they cannot speak properly, they are hallucinating and confused, no coordination, no focus. This is one condition and they don't know how to come out. Many times you have seen people just falling on the road and they become unconscious. There are cases when they drink, they get on high, they start laughing, they cracking jokes. There are people, they drink because they want to come out of that inhibitions. That is fine. You drink, get into that laughter mode, be happy, come back. Sometimes this is good because this is what is happening everywhere. But imagine what happens to that person who becomes a problem drinker. Have you ever thought what happens to that mother, to the wife, to the daughter, or to your son? What happens to them when they become problem drinkers? Yes, in some years ago, we would say only for men. Today, we are addressing it to all because all of them drink because it's a social affair, it's a social etiquette. It is a done thing. They call you an odd man out if you don't take the mug of what you call the whiskey or beer and wine or whatever. They say, though, you're not fine. Go ahead and drink, but you should know where to stop. You should know where to draw the line. Unfortunately, there are some people, for some reasons, cross the line. So it is our job to find out why they cross the line and what happens when you cross the line. And it is there where the family can help. Because this, you should know what disastrous situation happens to the near and dear ones where they find somebody who becomes a drunkard. First of all, we must understand why he is drinking so much. Why does he drink in the morning, afternoon, evening and night? Why he can't come out of it as a proper father, as a brother, as a husband, as a son, or as a wife or a daughter, whoever is drinking and becoming a problem drinker, Why have they gone into that stage? What has affected them? They have to analyze themselves, we have to help them. Of course, there are many theories or there are many therapies, I would say, like there is something called alcohol 33, where you have to say no to alcohol for 30 days or 33 days. I'm sure there will be side effects for it also, because there will be withdrawal syndrome. So you will start, at that time you will start, you get headache, then you will be little confused, you will lose appetite and so on. But then family has to help you out. There are many institutions and therapists, and they can go to different rehabilitation centers if they want to cure themselves. And if you see, once they give up to becoming problem, I'm not saying you completely give up, but once you learn to draw the line, you will see, or you stop drinking, first thing, of course, it will affect you. You will get mild headache, you will be little confused, and you have that anxiety, little bit of anxiety will be there. But all that will get cured, and you will start seeing your face will glow, your hair will grow, you will lose weight, and your BP will come down, which had gone up. Because and how do we know? Many of the family members say, how do I know that he has become a problem drinker? You will come to know that he gets tired very fast, doesn't sleep properly, or he vomits all the time, he will vomit, or he will all the time like to be separate, and he gets restless when he cannot get the drink. And another thing is, have you seen all these people who are problem drinkers driving a car? They become so nervous, their nervous system gets affected, pancreas get affected, they secrete toxic substances which is very harmful for the body. Bone gets affected, you get paralysis and so on. So doctors also suggest there is an age limit. People, they say after 60, 65 one should not drink. But we cannot say that stop drinking. Somewhere we have to find some solution to it. So we must, as a family and the society, when you see somebody crossing that line, help him out. First of all, let him help. If you help him, if you counsel him, if you understand him, one day it will happen where he will stop drinking in excess. And that will become a great thing for the family. He will be a boon to the family and not a bane. And then you will understand that it is drink which is creating this problem. Everything is fine in him. He has to come out and control it. It is why do we need an external commodity to make ourselves forget things? Why can't we look into ourselves? So you have to build that personality. I'm not saying that don't drink at all. If you know how to stop, if you know how to have fun and drink, go ahead and do it. It's your headache, your poison, your drink. But if somebody is doing in excess, it is our duty to stop him, understand him, and counsel him. So there are many issues like that, many case studies which we can take it up later. But this is an eye-opener for all of us. This is something where we have to find out, help people wherever we see, counsel them, help them out, advise them, make them our friends, and see that they come out and they also have every right to lead a proper life, a healthy life. Well-being of them also will bring about well-being of the family, of his wife, his children, husband, daughter, everybody in the family. So this is a very important aspect. I hope I have made my point clear to some extent. So we will meet next time and talk more about it. You please comment on what are the effects. Is there any member in your family who needs counseling, any member who needs rehabilitation, any member who needs help? He can always go to different counseling centers and get himself cured. So thank you very much for listening to this topic which we spoke about drinks, which is a social practice nowadays. Let people, if they want, let them be moderate drinkers and social drinkers, but somehow see that you don't cross the line. Don't ever be once again. See you next time.